Okay, I sneezed on my previous attempt, so I'll start again. This sketchbook, Brendan and myself flew from Auckland to Perth, and we hired a car to go down to Margaret River on the south coast, about 3 hours from Perth. And the weather had been pretty bad driving down, a lot of rain, but it cleared the day we were touring around the area. And we went to this little town called Narrabeen, probably pronouncing it completely wrong, near Preveli. There was a surfing competition in Preveli, a big worldwide event, because we were worried there would be too much traffic, but because of the bad weather, the event had been cancelled for 2 days. So we were very lucky. We actually got to the coast and sketched this. Now I used a resist pencil before I added the watercolour. Something I learned from, I think, Paul Wang and Liz Steele. Very useful tool, that. The weather was much improved. There was still big dark clouds on the horizon and rain coming towards us. So I was trying to capture this as it was changing by the second. And some vegetation. And more dark clouds, all from the same spot. Just having fun exploring the weather. After Margaret River, we came back to Perth, and this was the view from our hotel. And I was using a Cretacolor pencil, something we got in our goodie bag, and I quite enjoyed it. It's not waterproof, so you can make a wash and then go back over it again. With more pencil, so it's good fun. Okay, little sketch from our hotel room. Some interesting cups and circle thing on the wall. There you go. Then we went to Kings Park and the Botanic Gardens in Perth. I'll just move this a little bit. And Banksia. Oh, I love the Banksia flower. I spent about just a half an hour sketching these. Just so peaceful. Really, I was in heaven. Sun was shining, the birds were singing. Oh, such exotic birds they have in Western Australia. Well, they're exotic to me anyway. Just a little sketch there. The apartments near the top of the Botanic Gardens, probably the most expensive area in town. And after all of this, I went and stayed with Deb at Deb's house. Thank you, Deb and John, for having me. And they have an orange tree in their garden, also a mango tree. And I was blown away. I've never seen oranges growing, so there you go. I had to draw it many different ways. And some more. And then trying pencils I bought in a shop in Perth. And we went around, Deb chauffeured me around various areas around Perth. This was Bayswater, I think. So that's the Swan River, and I think there's a race course across the way. And you can see the city centre high-rises kind of peeping behind the landscape, and just a lovely, peaceful spot. More of those trees, and I was just trying to find the right colours to draw them. Very different greens than what we have here in Ireland. Then the following day, Deb brought me to Matilda Bay, another view of the city centre with yachts and, kind of a lovely sunny morning. It's great fun. And here is Deb and John sitting around a table on the veranda at their home. It's just lovely to be in a warm country. Oops, sorry, I just kicked the tripod there. just to be in a warm country where you can sit outside and enjoy the sun, or even sit in the shade and it's warm and pleasant. So wonderful. And then we went to a little cafe in a shopping centre. If you look up Deb's Instagram, you'll find that she goes to this little cafe quite a bit and sketches all the patrons, who some of them seem to be blissfully unaware that she's sketching them. But it's a great spot for sketching people. And then we went to Munger Lake, Munger, like fishmonger, Munger Lake. And there was this tree with the white bark against the dark background that interested me, but I would really have needed to add another page there in the centre to make that tree taller, because it was really a lot taller than I've made it. But never mind. And I also got to use pencils I'd bought in the shop in Perth. I bought some kind of dusky green and darker green and some more yellows that actually work quite well over the watercolour. And this is a shop in North Perth on Engove Street, and I just stood there on the footpath and drew the lovely shapes of those shops. It's just a lovely area. And that's it. Thank you.